Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Lifestyle, wellness, and a damn good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Hit it.
You're listening to the Holistic Life Podcast, presented by Say What Radio.
What up? Welcome to the Holistic Life Podcast, where we have a damn good time talking about wellness and creating your healthy lifestyle.
Holla! We are your hosts, Jenny and Jay Holla.
And we're excited to build our listening Ohana beyond our Facebook Live shows as part of the
Say what?
Radio Network family.
So when you hear us talking to people who really aren't there, it's because some of these episodes are pulled from those Facebook Lives that we do. But the message still resonates. Enjoy the show.
Hello, happy Sunday. Mahala. Welcome to the Holistic Life Show. I'm Jenny. Well, introduce yourself. He's like, everybody knows us.
Meet Jay.
Whoa. You know what's so funny? So I was talking to one of my friends this past week, and I didn't even know this person watched the show. So thank you for all of you who watch the show quietly and don't let us know until you see me and you tell me these things. So they were like, oh, I saw you yelling at your husband for being on his phone. What? Because I think the last show, like you were whatever, like sharing, you know, the show to like the other feeds. And I was like, hello, like get off your phone. We're on now. I guess I yelled at you. So welcome to the show. Welcome to Sunday. I know we're excited to be here, and we're having a lot of fun this time around with the show. We had a lot of fun last time, but it's even more fun this time. More relaxed and everything. For me, Sunday nights come really quick because a lot of times on Sundays, like I'm like rejuvenating, like resting. And then I'm like, oh, I got to get ready for 8:00 on Sunday. You don't feel that way?
No.
Yeah, well, I do definitely.
It's different though. You got a job.
I do.
My life is different. My work life. my work life is different.
Of course, as you come on, whether you're watching the replay or live, I mean, we always want to hear where you're watching from. Let us know you're here. You know, say hi. Also, you know, let us know if you're watching the replay.
Let's get all the business out of the way first. We have a group. Join the group.
Oh,
Rich and Wealthy Living, r.i.c.h. It's also below the
post.
The video or whatever. Join the group, guys. It's 3 questions. Only 3 questions. That lets us know you really want to be a part of what we're doing instead of just joining something to join something. We want to surround ourselves and be surrounded by people who want to live a sustainable, healthy life. And, you know, we love the support, but if you're just joining the group just to support us, we don't want that. We want you to join it because you want to be there, you dig us, and you want some behind the scenes stuff.
And you want to, you know, plug into a community of new people. I mean, community is a big deal.
Community is huge.
It is such a big deal. And it's amazing because I was thinking about this, you know, I've just recently connected with a lot of new people on Facebook, and I've got these friends all over the country and ultimately all over the world. And I just was like smiling because I'm like, this is so amazing. I have friends all over.
You should invite them to like the page in the show.
Yeah, totally. I will. You're going to be invited soon. But I was just also thinking with that, I don't remember. So go ahead. I'm pretty tapped out.
You don't
I work. I don't know where I was
going. What kind of segue was that?
I was like,
I don't know. Go ahead. What?
Look, guys, I'm coming off, like, I worked literally from, like, Wednesday at, like, 8:30 a.m. till, like, I think I stayed up till, did I stay up late on Wednesday night? I don't know. I think I stayed up till, like, 2 a.m., like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like, 3 nights in a row, up still, like, 7 or 8, like, all day long, didn't stop.
That's what we're talking about.
Exactly.
One of the things we're talking about.
Exactly.
So what are you starting to
Oh, it was community. You got to have people. Like, oh, it's so much fun when you have friends. That's what it was. Guys, this is going to be really random because my brain is like halfway working.
All right. Community. You got to have people, which is true. Very valid.
Yes.
Facts.
So rejuvenation. So almost a year ago, I decided, well, like I did a reboot, like I did a cleanse, a reboot, a healthy restart, because I was at this event and I ate a ton of food and drank a ton, and I just wanted to reset. I wanted to do 10 days of a reset and just see what happened. And I decided to stop drinking. And I haven't drank for almost a year, which is crazy because drinking socially was just such a part of what I was doing.
Has it been almost? Or did
Almost, because it was May. It was around Cinco de Mayo last year at the event. And it was right after the event. And they had their event about a month earlier this year than they did. So it's almost been a year. That's how I remember, because I just went to their event again and I didn't drink at all. And it was amazing. I still had a blast.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah. But I'm still doing another reboot, even though I didn't drink. So it wasn't about the drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about, like, you written and you created some stories going into drinking and not drinking, especially in the environment of your type of job. Like, after not drinking, especially for almost a year, like, what am I trying to ask? Basically, those
What have I learned?
Well, not what you learned, but like those stories, were they valid stories, or was it just something you thought people would say or think or do? You know?
Uh-oh, now we're getting into some deep stuff, because this could open up a whole door, because it's like expectations. You know, I thought legit, I thought that it was expected that I drink in order to do my job successfully. I thought that my clients expected me to drink in order to, you know, hang out and get business from them. Like, I thought it was expected, legit thought it was expected, legit. And so when I first started it, of course, you know, it's an easy excuse to be like, I'm on a reboot, I'm doing a cleanse. And people are like, oh, okay. Well, then, you know, like, as it kept going, I had to really dig deep and pay attention. Then it became an experiment, right? It was like, well, what happens if I don't drink in this situation? What are people going to say? What am I going to say? Is it really any of their business?
And what did people say?
I mean, they really didn't say anything. I mean, they were like, oh, you know, so you drinking? And I was like, no. And they're like, why not? I'm like, 'cause I don't feel like it. I mean, that was like the coolest reason ever. Like, I thought I had to have this big reason of why I wasn't. And then, you know, I went to Cancun on an all-inclusive with a business trip. Talk about, you know, I was like, oh boy, here we go. There's going to be all this pressure. Maybe I'll start drinking this time. Nope. I still legit was on the all-inclusive, didn't drink, had a blast, didn't change anything, still built relationships.
And you had people
still
protecting
connected.
you.
That's what I was going to say next. Like, my clients literally, like, when, you know how when it gets to the end of the night, when everybody's taking shots and it's like, shots, come on, you got to do it. You know, like, it's part of the fun. And literally one of the girls was like, no, stay away from her. And I was like, this is so awesome, because it's not about the drinking. It's about the connections with the people.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're kind of burnt out. No, I don't want to say you're burnt out. You're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
Burnt out is so totally different. And this is interesting because we definitely think differently when it comes to working. And I know you're changing, and you've changed a lot of your stories about working,
right?
About having to work, because you're I think we're both A types, to be honest. I think we're just kind of A types on different spectrums. Like, you're that go A type, and I have to be certain circumstances need to be met for me to be that type of A type.
Like what?
Like, if someone tells me I can't do something.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think you can make this happen.
Like, what happened?
The show.
It's already happening. So
I was going to see what would happen. Because that wasn't a good
already,
one.
we're live. It's already happening.
Okay, never mind.
Boom.
I'll figure out something.
But then it's not going to work with you, though, because that's different.
Yeah. That's
different. But you have like that go. I don't want to put words in your mouth, so stop me at any time. But you felt the need to, I don't know, be doing a million things all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like chilling.
Sometimes it makes me mad. I'm like, why are you chilling? You know, like, but you're not. And I think the biggest growth and the biggest thing that I'm learning from, you know, look, in life, we all know that we go through like cycles, and there's different periods of growth. I mean, we're always growing,
right.
Or at least I would think that most people are curious and interested to want to grow.
Right.
Because we're constantly learning and evolving and just being exposed to different things. And I believe in life, in order to get to that next levolution of yourself, it's going to take growth.
Right.
You know, you can't get to the next level of what it is you're trying to achieve. And I'm not just talking like climbing a corporate ladder or some kind of like business goal or something. I'm just talking about the next level of yourself. You're not going to get there by yourself, and you're not going to get there doing the same things you're doing right now. And so that's what I'm seeing. I mean, I come from that background of like, I have always been a Ferrari, like just going fast, 0 to 100 all day long, no breaks, get it done, tear it up, all in, burnout, like the whole thing. And it served me very well. And I learned a lot. But for me to get to the next evolution of myself, of my life, it's going to take chilling the F out. But by doing that, it's going to make me more powerful.
Right.
More focused. And that's what you're really good at, I think. You know, you're sitting there chilling the F out and I'm dying because I'm like, why aren't you Ferrariing? Like, I don't understand how he's not Ferrariing. But then look at me, here I am and I'm exhausted. Now, granted, that was a different, I used to go like hard all the time. I'd come home and sleep for 3 days and then I'd be back on the road.
I'm not going to say I don't Ferrari. I Ferrari in a different type of way, you know, like I put the Ferrari on the test track, you know, warm up and like do my rounds. And when I'm done doing my rounds, pull it into the pit stop for repairs.
Do you guys Ferrari? Like, am I the only one that goes 0 to 100 all the time? Let me rephrase. In the past. It's an old thing. But I mean, do you guys do that?
I mean, because they have those, it's called redlining for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on a speedometer where it's black and it turns red, you can't continuously car people. No, so I'm not a car person, so don't hit me up and be like, oh, you know, pistons and whatever. But, you know, there's a red line on the speedometer for a reason. And if you consistently keep that car in that red area for a prolonged amount of time, you're going to burn something out or blow an engine or a transmission or something.
Right.
Like that.
Right. I mean, and it's almost like the longer that you go, and so whether this is like business or thinking or working hard or even just living a relatively unhealthy lifestyle that's not serving you.
Right.
The harder and longer that you go on that journey, the more of a recovery you're going to need. Right. If you just go hard for a couple days a week, you know, and then you recover. Right. Your recovery might be a couple hours, it might be a couple days. But if you go hard straight for months and years, your recovery might be months.
It's just like heart rate zones. I mean, you're at any graph, your max heart rate zone is in the red. And they tell you, you cannot be in that state of heart rate for a prolonged amount of time or you'll die.
Yeah, I don't want to die. But I think that's why like self-care and being aware of what you're doing and how you're going about life is so important. So starting tomorrow, I'm doing another 10-day, which you know, but you guys don't know. Now you know. But I'm doing a 10-day reboot. And this is my third. My third time doing it. And, you know, you could be like, oh, you've already done it. Don't you know it? Oh, it's boring. You already did it again. But I think that each time you go through a reboot, it serves a different purpose and you learn something different about yourself each time.
Agree.
And so even though I know what to expect, I know what's going to happen, I know how I'm going to feel, I know what it's going to do for me, I think this time, especially coming off of working really hard, I want to be very mindful about that process and that recovery process, that plugging in that recovery process that's really needed. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm going to lose some weight and I'm going to feel healthier. I mean, those are all great things to have. I'm talking about the mindset and the centering and everything.
This is kind of awesome because I did not even that was a perfect setup. Like, did not envision the show you intertwining those two things that way. Like resetting, rebooting, and the whole energy tying into the reset. Awesome. Please continue.
No, it's true. I was thinking about it because there's different programs you can plug into. And I've done the one where you work out, the athlete one. And I've done the one where, you know, you don't work out and you're doing the program. But I don't think I really paid attention to resetting of the mind and the energy part. Because I still was going, go.
It's interesting for me because you're kind of on this sweet thing right now.
Oh, big time. I'm obsessed. I won't be in 10 days.
I don't know, because you're so either or. Not that that's a good or bad thing, but it's like, if you're on it, you're on it. You're like, yo, I want it. I'm going to have it. If you don't, I don't care. But if I get it, you're probably going to have it too. So whatever, you know, I do excellent when you're not here.
I'm such a bad influence when yeah, you're right. I'm on or off.
So, but once you get it out of your system, it's just like, ice cream.
So true. In 10 days, literally. So next Sunday, I'm probably going to be like, oh, that sounds gross. Or maybe actually next Sunday, because it'll be a week after like getting all the toxins and everything out. I might be like really craving something because it's so fresh.
Right.
But possibly the Sunday after, so 2 shows from now, I'm probably going to be like, like all snobby towards that type of food. Like, ew, gross. Like, I can't believe you're even eating that dairy. Like, ew, you want ice cream? Go ahead. I don't want it. Ew, Reese's eggs. I don't know. I'm always going to like Reese's eggs. But you're right. When I'm on or off, it's like, I don't want it because I know the minute I let it in, right? I let it in little increments and then something happens and I just go crazy. But that's okay. That's life. I'm really looking forward to rebooting, but I'll tell you, I don't think I'm ready for it. I'm ready, but not.
What?
Like, I got home last night at like midnight, right? And then today's just been a blur. I was like, yeah, eat pizza today. Like, this is like a big no-no before you do a reboot. Like, load yourself up with all the shit. Let me get my last goods in, like, we had pizza today and I ate some ice cream. I had some brookie from Trader Joe's. Like, I'm all in. And tomorrow I'm probably going to feel like complete bungholio. But I really don't think I'm ready, but I'm doing it, because if I wait till I'm ready, it might not happen. There goes another week. And then I'm eating more and then, I'm feeling more crappy.
Interesting.
Doesn't help me recoup.
To hear that you're not ready.
Yeah, I'm not. And actually, Jay's helped me to get ready because he's been cooking. Can you guys believe it? Like, well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you do believe it because you think Jay's like amazing and cooks all this great stuff. But he like, our roles have changed right now. Like, yes, he can murder an acai bowl. Like, he can murder eggs. He can murder stuffed sous vide. Like, instant pot. Well, we haven't used the instant pot in a while, but like when he gets on a kick, he does his things and he does really good. But like generally, he has not been the cooking role. And because he's like, all right, I'm doing this. He's been cooking the past week. I haven't been here to enjoy it, but still he's been cooking.
I got some good stuff, man.
And he's been helping me prep. Like, he's like, all right, babe, what are your flex foods this week? And he's like chopping them up and stuff. Cause I'm telling you, if he didn't do that, I mean, tomorrow would have been even harder because I would have been like, wait, what? I gotta go to the store. Like, I mean, my brain is just kind of catching up to what's happening. I might be back to normal like Monday or Tuesday.
I'm still thinking about this not ready thing. I think you are ready. I think it's more of you've been nonstop since Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you basically got home this morning.
Yeah.
And it's back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Back in the grind. Which, if you're a coworker, don't call me before 11 tomorrow, please. Because I still need to recoup a little bit.
You got a 10:30 call, though.
I know I looked. It's 11:30.
Okay.
It's 10:30 because I set it in Central Time. It's 11:30.
So,
yeah, don't call me before 11, please. Like, I need to, like, my brain to reset.
That's a first for you.
Yeah.
Because usually be like, all right, go get her.
Yeah, I can't. I won't be my best self. If I go in at 8 a.m. tomorrow, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be, like, lately checking emails. But, like, I can't. I need to recoup.
You guys are witnessing history.
Yeah.
Like, right here. This is history.
And the fact I'm declaring it to the world but it's true. If you knew what I just did, your brain needs a break.
Yep.
And your body needs a break. Shoot,
Yep.
I'm excited to go through this reset. And you know what I'm going to try this time is to be more intentional and do like the light walking and yoga that the program recommends, because that helps like just bring it all together. And I'm so excited for it.
Sweet.
So
I'm excited for it as well.
Anything else?
For you.
We're already
20 minutes already?
Yeah.
Wow, that goes fast.
Yeah.
Jenny will be checking in this week, letting you guys know how the reset goes. And if you want to see, you have to join the group because that's where she'll be posting.
Yes, I will. And if it's something like obviously you don't know much about it, but if you're intrigued and you want to do it too, let us know. And that's what we're here for. We'll help you through it. We'll help you set up a good plan for you. And then also we are going to be, I haven't picked the date yet, but we're going to be hosting these. We're going to be hosting, when we say like quarterly resets. So that way, whether we do them or we help lead you through them, these are needed. These are very important steps and processes in your life. And in the past, we haven't documented. So that's why she'll be doing this for the next 10 days. So you guys can actually see what goes into this. So, first time around, you might be like, I don't know. We understand you guys got to watch us and, see what's really going on. So, Instagram too.
So
Yes.
she's kind of doing the stories on Instagram. I might jump in here and there, but
Yeah, and pop on. So you've got Instagram 2J Holla,
2_J Holla.
and then I do some on mine as well.
The Life Adventurist.
Life Adventurist.
Is there an underscore in there?
No,
Okay.
at the Life Adventurist. So I put a little bit more of that kind of stuff on Instagram than I do Facebook. So, all right. He's checking his watch. It means peace out. Hey, guys, we're watching the podcast soon, so be on the lookout. Bye.
You can subscribe to the Holistic Life Podcast from your favorite streaming platform. And don't forget to check out 2jholla.com to stay in the know as an official 2JH insider. Mahalo for tuning in, and until next time, that's our show.